Yes boys, this is another update, day 3 of trying to hit £500,000 a month in sales on both my dropshipping store and brand that I'm currently building. We're sitting in the car right now. I just wanted to get another YouTube video out to document the journey pretty much. On the dropshipping store today, if it will update, we are at 4.3k in sales. Hopefully that focuses on screen for you. 4.3k in sales, and it's just past 9 PM at night on Friday, payday weekend. It's been going well so far. We've sent out 2 emails today, both to the US and UK markets. Went well, and alongside that we launched the new variant and also a new product as well. Been going super well, happy with the progress. Not the 10k day that we wanted, but I can't complain at 4.3k currently, and I expect that we'll end out around 5.5 to 6k at healthy profit margins around 25 to 30%. In this video, I just want to quickly give you a bit of motivation on why you need to just start something, whatever it is, a business, side hustle, get it started as soon as possible, because all it takes is a bit of momentum and you're off to the races. When I first started in e-com back in the end of 2022, I just started reselling night clothes, pretty much the easiest thing to get into. Everyone that's looking to make a bit of extra money usually gets into the reselling game, whether it's trainers, night clothes, whatever it is. That was my way into e-com, and to begin with I was only just selling locally to my friends, family, whoever wanted to buy. Didn't have a website or anything like that, but then that eventually transitioned from having an Instagram and selling locally. I looked into Shopify, which I always thought was a scam, to be honest. I would look on other websites and it would say powered by Shopify at the bottom. I would think personally that it was a scam, a bit naivety from myself. But then I did learn Shopify, built my first website, got my first sales on the Nike reselling page, and that was pretty much me off. I couldn't believe it that people were placing orders through my site. I was working a job in a local corner shop, and my phone would be ringing every 10-20 minutes, new orders. Was the best feeling ever. I got addicted to the feeling of getting a Shopify notification back when I first started, and I'm super glad that I did start, because it taught me so much. As I said in previous videos before, learning how to build sites, ran ads for the first time on Facebook, learnt that full platform. I was actually saying to someone the other day, one of my business partners, that when you first start Facebook ads and you look at the platform, it looks super scary. You don't have a clue what's going on, but over time you just learn, just like anything else that you put effort and time into. Now I could go on Facebook ads and I know the platform inside out. So essentially what I'm saying to you is, all it takes is a bit of momentum. Get something started, get off the ground. You're going to make mistakes. That's the whole point of starting something, because you're going to learn so much. You shouldn't expect to be getting huge results on your first week, month, even year at some things. You need to put in the work consistently over a period of time, and eventually you will start seeing results. Pretty much everything that I have started doing, whether business, side hustle, I've always seen some sort of level of results, some better than others, but again, yeah, just get something off the ground. And in my opinion, I would start an e-com or dropshipping store. It's the best business model for beginners. And when I started dropshipping back in the end of 2023, found my first product. But the benefit of me finding the product is that I had already acquired all the skills and knowledge to get the product up and running within a day. If I was a brand new beginner who didn't have any experience in e-com before that with the reselling business, it would have took me weeks and months. I would have had a shit website and nothing would have sold. So that was the benefit of me starting that Nike reselling page. It wasn't a long-term project, because I didn't see the profit margins being sustainable over years and years to come, because you're purely reliant on big brands releasing good products that you could try and maybe get at a reasonable price point, which is pretty much impossible in that industry. But if it's your own clothing, if I was to create my own clothing line, I'm in complete control. I could create the products, I could launch them. But again, that's much harder to try and get a brand off the ground, especially clothing, which is a really competitive space. So yeah, in summary, get something started with any sort of business or side hustle. Get it up and running. Forget what everyone says, because you're going to have so many people telling you that things are not going to work. That's just the way society is. They're conditioned into telling other people that they're not going to be successful. There's no point trying this or that because it's too saturated, it's too competitive, you're not going to make that much money. Get a normal job, be like everyone else, because then we won't feel as bad when you start becoming successful. Everyone in your town just wants to keep each other at the same level. They don't want to see anyone succeed. They're happy seeing you doing a little bit of progress, but they don't want to see you doing better than themselves. So just fuck everyone, get a business started and start making some fucking real money. Because I've said many times before, everything that I've started, whether it be a side hustle or business, has had some sort of level of success. Big or small, it doesn't matter. You're going to learn so much. Even over the past 6 months of my business, I'm still learning every day. It gets better and better and better, and the whole journey is a complete blessing. And that's why I'm doing these YouTube videos as well. Even if 5 or 10 people watch them, I don't really care, because in the future I could look back on these videos when I've done millions in sales and look back on them with fondness and look how far I've progressed in that short period of time. Because on this brand especially, I feel like we could do 500 to £1 million months pretty easily if we put the work in, all the knowledge that we know now. Why can't it happen? Why can't I do that? It's not even that big numbers, to be honest. There's people doing hundreds of millions per year. So don't let anyone limit your beliefs. Have a bit of belief in yourself, because actually anything is possible. I don't care what anyone says. Call it delusion, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm confident in my abilities. I think it will happen. So why not? And if you watch these videos, you're going to see that 100%, 500k months within the next 2 to 3 years for sure. And guys, one last thing before I go, just want to mention the main reason that I was able to scale at the rate that I'm currently doing, where we're doing £5,000–6,000 a day. The transition from a beginner to intermediate dropshipper is purely by having a reliable and good quality agent. So if you're currently using CJ Dropshipping, Zendrop, AutoDS or any of the platforms, which is perfectly fine as a beginner, but once you do start seeing a consistent level of sales, you want to move to a private agent as soon as possible. The one that we use currently is absolutely unbelievable. The price in the products is top notch. Delivery times are excellent to the UK and the USA as well. I've fulfilled maybe 15–20,000 orders with them now, and they've maybe only made 1 or 2 mistakes that weren't even really mistakes either. I don't know what other agents are like, but the one that we've got is absolutely top notch. So if you are scaling your store and you want to get a reliable agent, maybe test a few, see which one is best. And that is one thing that will help you scale to the 200–300 orders a day at a healthy rate and sustainably. Because if you have an agent that doesn't ship out orders in a timely manner, you're going to have way too many customer service emails to answer. You're going to start getting lots of chargebacks because customers are not sure where their orders are. So that is something to consider. Don't let your emails pile up. Reply to customers, reduce chargebacks, and keep your dropshipping store healthy. That's pretty much it for today, guys. I'm hoping that you could take some value away from this or some motivation. And that is it for day 3 of trying to hit 500k in sales a month on the dropshipping and main brand. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any e-com or dropshipping questions, leave them in the comments. I'll get back to everyone and see you in the next one.